up, all my little CheeZes? It's time for, I guess, a little video, me talking about some Guild Wars 2. A lot of people were asking me if I was going to play this game. I said no, but for the sake of trial and error, I was like, well, I keep telling everyone that I really have no hopes for this game to be fun. It's just going to be another MMO. But you know what? I can't say that until I try it out. So I was like, whatever. I'll give it a shot. And I've been playing it for a little bit. I'm not exactly like super high level. I'm about level 14 or 15 right now. But I have some thoughts on the game. I can kind of tell you about Guild Wars 2, kind of what to expect, at least up to this point, anyways. I mean, it's definitely a lot better than like World of Warcraft. The combat's a little bit more like kind of fast-paced, but it's still real grindy. You just spam buttons. There's not really a lot of skill involved to it. Yeah, you can like dodge twice per fight or something like that, but it's not really necessary most of the time, and it's not really that much reliant on dodging and stuff as they wanted it to be, I guess you could say. Really, it's just you kind of get these different skills based on the weapons you use. Right now you can kind of like quick swap, so I'm using a longbow and I've got these skills right here on the bottom. But if I swap to my other weapons, I've got an axe and a war horn, and with these I can kind of do some different attacks. Kind of reminds me of Sivir whenever I use the axe, because I can throw out a little ricochet bouncing attack thing or something like that. And then I've got this war horn that I can like make myself run faster, attack more, and then like call down these birds to come attack stuff. I don't actually use the axes to fight unless there's a bunch of guys around though. And then I can like, I got my little pet that sits there and tanks stuff for me, no problem. Oh shit. Got some dudes coming after me. Oh man, I'm like obstructed, so you can't shoot through walls. It's not like WoW where you can kind of shoot through walls and stuff. Oh man, I'm gonna get wrecked. I'm like fighting 4 guys that are higher level than me, so I'm gonna have to peace out. But anyways, the game is not really fun to me. It's another grind fest. Like another MMO grind fest. I basically am running around. I want to do the storyline, but they pretty much make it so that you can't do the storyline unless you go grind out in the world because you're not high enough level. For example, I have to be around level 16. I can probably go do this right now, but once I do this mission right here, it's going to increase it by like 3 or 4 levels, and then I'm going to have to go do all these like grindy things out in the open world, which some of them are okay. There's these, I guess, random events that happen, and it's kind of neat, so you get some random stuff that happens, but once you do it a few times, they're all pretty much the same. Like, escort a caravan down the road, and a bunch of guys will randomly jump out and attack you, or go and, I don't know, just defend a few waves of stuff in a stationary location, or just, I don't know, some stupid stuff like that. Basically, the game's, it's just another MMO, and the quests aren't that exciting. The combat, it's kind of exciting at first when you're just like trying out all the new abilities, but then all you're really doing is just spamming the same like 2 or 3 spells over and over, and there's no, I don't know. I'm just standing here. I'm not really doing anything, and it's attacking on its own, and there's not really any skill involved. So I'm really not enjoying it. I'm probably not even gonna play it past, I guess, a couple of levels. We're not gonna level up all the way. Some other stuff about it, like you've got some different things you can do here. Like there's these skills and traits. That's the skills on this right side. So you can kind of customize what basic little skills. They don't really do a lot, but I've got like right now I got sharpening stone. It basically makes things bleed when I attack them. You can do these little signets, give me faster run speed, or make me a little bit tankier. Every class has their own heal ability, so there's no dedicated healing class, but you can place down like a healing well as some abilities that you can do that kind of help out the whole team. So it's kind of like a shared responsibility between all classes. Even warriors can lay down some regeneration and stuff like that, but it's not really it's real kind of like self-reliant, I guess you can say. And What else? They've got some crafting in the game, which is pretty much the same as WoW. There's not really anything new there. If you're familiar with any other MMO game, this is like my story, whatever I was talking about. This is the only stuff that I actually would want to do, but I have to kind of like sit here and grind all these like open world things. Pretty much when you're out in the open world, the things that you do are you run up and see these little hearts. They're these like these things you can kind of help out with. Once you complete them, you get some kind of extra experience. And so essentially, like this one here, help engineer Gilly by protecting the perimeter from centaurs, clearing vermin from mine and fields, and motivating the workers. So you get there's a few different things you can do. Like you can go kill centaurs, grind those out, or you can go find rats and like one-shot those guys, or just talk to workers. And like every time you kill one, it like adds up like a couple points towards the total amount. So essentially you have to grind it out to finish the heart, and then get the XP bonus from it. And every once in a while you'll see those random events pop up. There was actually a really cool random event. I'll show that here at the end of this video that I'm doing now. And it was like, it's kind of like, they kind of remind you of like a raid boss. There's like group events where there'd be this big monster that pops out, and it takes a bunch of people to come up and kill it. And you don't have to be in a group. Everyone gets the experience for it. So I guess in a sense that is pretty cool. Like if you see a monster and you're both attacking it, you'll get experience and you'll both get loots from it if you both attack it. And if there's like a resource like a tree or like a mine, you can both go mine it and you don't lose it. So that is good that you don't have to fight for objectives in the world. It's very co-op. So in that sense, I like it. You're not forced to join groups for open world stuff like that. There are instances, but I haven't actually seen one until like, I don't think you get to instances until you're like level 40, unless there's something I'm not aware of. Other than that, I don't know. There's not really a lot to the game. I've watched a few streams of other people playing it, and it just seems really boring to me. I know it's gonna be for some people like I'm pretty much just burnt out on MMOs in general. They're very grindy, and I mean, I guess if you have a lot of free time and you're really bored and you have nothing better to do with your life, you can play an MMO. But honestly, in my opinion, I think until they come out with an MMO that has...
Your flesh will serve those that require your strength.
What the hell? I don't know what that was talking about. But anyways, unless you're playing an MMO...
Stop hiding in your cave.
Somebody's just talking. Okay, I'm going to leave the game. Somebody just keeps talking. But, I'll stay in because I'm still recording. Anyways, what I was going to say is unless they come out with an MMO that has like actual meaningful combat or some other type of fighting other than just like sitting there and auto attacking stuff and things like that, then I don't think I'm going to be really interested in MMOs. If they can add like some kind of Dark Souls combat and make that an MMO, then that would definitely be a game I could play. Like I actually really like Dark Souls. There's a lot of skill involved in the fighting and the dodging around and the attacking, stuff like that, and that's really fun. But they didn't really add anything in Guild Wars 2. I mean, they hyped it up a lot and made it sound like there's going to be, it's all this skill-based combat, but it's really not. Like they gave you a very limited amount of skills that you can use, and essentially you're just spamming stuff on cooldown. You wait for the cooldown to come up and you push the button again. So nothing new there. Hopefully you guys like Guild Wars 2. If you decided to buy it, I mean, I know this is like really a long video of me just ranting and saying I don't like it, but yeah, I mean, I thought I would make a video because people asked me if I was gonna play it, and so this is probably one of the only videos I'll make on Guild Wars 2. If I make any others, then that's probably a miracle. Anyways, that's it. Let me go ahead and show you that one group event. You'll probably think this is actually pretty cool, but this is just like the one thing out of hours of playing that I thought was cool of the entire game. Other than that, I thought the game was pretty shitty. So, alright, let's go to it. So, I was walking around in the swamp when I found this event here, and basically it is like this guy pops out after you kill some portals, and you're gonna need a lot of people to fight him. He does this little scream attack where he puts his face down close to the ground, and that's when you can actually fight him. You have to shoot at his face or attack him if you're a warrior. And he'll spawn these 3 portals that create monsters, and you gotta kill the portals quickly before they keep spawning stuff. Also, every once in a while, he'll drop down these stones from the sky, and you can see that it's coming because there's this little red circle. You basically have to just roll out of that if it's laid down on top of you. But overall, that's pretty much just shoot him and kill him fight. He doesn't really attack anyone, I don't think. I don't know, he didn't really do any damage to me. I think he killed me once at the very beginning because I was like standing right on his face and he hit me with one of his like circle spells or something like that. But after that it's pretty simple. Cool thing about these group events, the ones where there's like some really hard boss that actually has some kind of event attached to it, is that you get some pretty sweet loot afterwards. There's like a big chest that pops out and drops some really cool items. So in that sense, it kind of gives you that fun factor where you're like, oh yeah, sweet loot. But other than that, I don't know. Like outside of these little events like this, I didn't really like the game. Maybe if I got to like max level, there might be some cool raiding bosses and stuff like that. That'd be fun. But I mean, I did enjoy that about World of Warcraft. That's the one thing I like doing, is like doing the raids. But all the other crap that you have to do to lead up to that, which, all the grinding for the little consumables and doing all the stupid crafting and all the crap you have to do. Like, I just want to go up and fight these big monsters. I don't want to have to spend 6 hours of my time like running around picking up plants and crafting shit and beating up little bitty monsters to get some little trinket to fall down that I can craft and sell at auction house. I don't know, that sort of crap is just annoying and a waste of time to me. I just want to run up and kill stuff, and MMOs just don't do that for me, so that's unfortunate. But for a lot of people, that's what they like. Anyways, I think I'm gonna be done here. I'm done ranting about why I don't like MMOs. So I guess it's back to playing some League of Legends or maybe some Dark Souls or something like that for me. Actually, I guess personally, I'm kind of looking forward to some Torchlight too. Maybe that'll be what Diablo 3 should have been. But I guess that's a story for another time. Hopefully you guys got some insight into Guild Wars 2, I guess, if you don't have the game already. But I don't know. Don't take it just from me. Check out some other videos, see what you think. And I'll see you around for my next video. It's CheeZe. Peace out.